There is a silent force within you, a hidden potential capable of inspiring deep loyalty and love in a man. This isn't about surface-level attraction or manipulative tactics. It's a truth that Carl Jung uncovered about the male psyche. Some women, even those who aren't the most traditionally beautiful or charismatic, can trigger a profound transformation in how men behave around them. They don't play games. They simply embody a certain kind of energy that activates something primal in the masculine mind. Take the example of Laura and Sophia. Laura was attractive and successful, yet constantly faced disappointment in her love life. With Miguel, she was always available, quick to respond, eager to adjust her plans for him. But the more she gave, the more distant Miguel became, until he eventually disappeared altogether. Laura was left wondering what went wrong. In contrast, Sophia wasn't more beautiful or intelligent than Laura, but her approach to life was different. She was deeply engaged in her own passions, hobbies, and friendships. She didn't make herself constantly available for Ricardo, not as a strategy, but because her life was genuinely full. The result: Ricardo was drawn to her like a magnet. He pursued her earnestly, made thoughtful plans, and proposed within 6 months. What did Sophia have that Laura didn't? Through the lens of Jung's work, the answer becomes clear. Jung introduced the concept of the anima archetype, the inner feminine image that exists in every man's unconscious mind. When this archetype is projected onto a real woman, it can spark an intense emotional connection and devotion. But this projection doesn't happen randomly. It's triggered by certain qualities and behaviors. Sophia, without realizing it, activated this archetype in Ricardo through her self-assurance and emotional completeness. She wasn't seeking validation. She was already whole within herself. Men don't fall in love because of what a woman does for them, but because of how they feel in her presence. Paradoxically, a man is most captivated when he realizes he's not the center of her world. Jung called this individuation, the process of becoming a whole and independent self. A woman who is deeply grounded in her identity awakens a man's desire to rise, to strive, to become worthy of her. The real secret is this: a man will risk everything for a woman who makes him feel like he is becoming a better version of himself, not because she flatters him, but because, in her presence, he feels inspired to grow. This doesn't require manipulation. It begins with embodying 3 essential qualities: living from your own center, being a reflection of excellence, and setting clear standards for how you wish to be treated. When you live fully within yourself and no longer seek validation from men, you exude what Jung called psychic autonomy. A man senses this immediately. It's magnetic. When you demonstrate high standards simply by who you are, not by criticism, but by example, you reflect to him who he could be. And when you remain open to love but selective about what you accept, you make it clear that mediocrity won't earn your presence. Sophia embodied all of this. Her independent life was her foundation. Her excellence became a challenge for Ricardo to rise to. Her standards were quiet but firm. Ricardo didn't just fall for her, he became better because of her. That kind of transformation is deeply addictive for a man. This isn't a trick, it's a different way of being. When you live from your own fullness, you naturally awaken the part of a man that wants to commit, protect, and grow. The man who is truly meant for you won't shrink from your strength. He'll meet it with his own. He'll want not just to have you, but to become someone truly worthy of you.